5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have liftoff. And look at the size of this sunchoke. We go way up in the sky. These things are huge. What I've got here is a piece of PVC pipe. It's a 10-foot piece of PVC. And you can see where it goes to right there. I've got it measured with the tape measure earlier, and it goes, let's say, about 13 feet tall. There are a few others in here, and there's some kids screaming in the background. Don't mind them. Okay, you see those little flowers up there? I want to do something today. What I'm going to be doing is removing these flowers. Now look at these. These are not sunchokes, okay? These, if you look at here, this just looks like any old thing out there growing in a field. Some kind of great big old tall weed, right? It's a member of the sunchoke family. It's a very hardy food. Down below the ground there, down below all of these, is a bunch of tubers that I hope are forming. Lots of food up under there. It's one of the things that they call forever food. And look at this. Look at how beautiful these are. It is a member of the sunflower family. Sunflower family is quite big. And a sunchoke has got that beautiful look to it. Let's see if I can turn it around. So here's a flower for all the ladies. I'll keep the bugs to myself. I'll just give you the flower. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay. Here's what I'm doing. These flowers here, the plant is having the Jerusalem Artichokes or Sunchokes. When they get to this point, they're having to try to figure out, am I going to spend my energy to making flowers and seeds? Or am I going to spend my energy making roots? Okay? So what you want to do if you're growing sunchokes or want to, keep this in mind. It's a good tip. When you see it start flowering, cut the heads off. Little thing about sunchokes, most of the time, they do not make too many seeds or start well from seeds. I don't know why, but they mainly grow and propagate from the tubers. They go crazy. They bust out of whatever you contain them in. If they're in the ground, if you've got the sunchokes in the ground, they're going to take off on their own. And that's okay, you just knock them down, because there's not a whole lot of things that are better than food that, just keeps making itself. Now look down in here. Look at how shaded it is. It's all shaded in here. There's not as many weeds here as everywhere else. They block out the sun. This is the first year I've grown sunchokes. I've been interested in them for years, and now I have my own patch. My whole place is getting a little bit too wild and fixing to knock everything down. But today, I'm going to be taking the flowers off of these, even before they open up, right? Just get rid of them. And then that will force your sunchokes to say, hey, we're just going to work on making the roots. And that's going to be your food. Got a few flowers to pick off, but I wanted to bring this to y'all and show you about them. A lot of people, whenever they're growing them, they leave the sunchokes in the ground. They don't stay for very long. Once you've dug them up in the fall or the winter, and they don't stay good. They'll go bad on you. So a lot of people leave these in the ground until they get ready for some, and then they'll go dig some up. So I'll probably be going to harvest some of them and cook them up and do things with them, and I'm going to leave some in the ground. But you will never get all of the sunchokes out of the ground. Even the smallest little pieces will come back. It's kind of an understanding that wherever you plant sunchokes, you're going to have them forever there. That's a good thing. It's forever food. I've got strawberries in here, and we got sunchokes in here. I got a bunch of weeds too. We're doing a little bit of refocusing right now, and we're fixing to do some cleaning up and getting back on track. But right now, these sunchokes, being about 13 feet tall and still reaching for the sun, these are the tallest things I have on my property now. They're even taller than the pear tree over there that I trimmed up. But anyhow, it's getting dark. Don't have a whole lot more to say on this. I'll bring you more about sunchokes later, but today, just wanted to show you a little bit about what I'm doing. So I'll see you next time. Go out and find somebody to share with, some sunchokes, maybe later this year. I'll have some to share out. May do some of that as a giveaway or something, but these are Jerusalem Artichokes, also known as Sunchokes. Jerusalem Artichokes, Sunchokes. So y'all be good, and I'll see you next time.